Baby bonjour! I don't know what the SleepEaster is. Do not ask. It's a it's a mystery. I don't have a clue. It's just because I'm tired and it's Easter. Sorry. Um Happy Easter. What's the SleepEaster? I don't know. Won't find out. Hello, So Love! Hello, Splurbles. Let's explore Le 4! I need to. Yeah! Happy Easter! I need to, like, make the game appear. I'm so pale. I'm always pale. It's just we can see it even more when my hair is also pale. Which is why I should never be blonde. Don't worry, I'm going to have brown hair again someday. Am I too loud? I keep getting like the red bar. But, like, I don't know. Yay! Thank you. I'm trying to make the stream look nice. Bubble hair looks nice too. Thank you. I know that some people are like, what's going on? Why your hair is different color? I'm like, don't worry, I have brown hair too. I just have various avatars with various outfits, and sometimes I have rainbow hair. Cause I like it. It's fun. I can't do that in real life, so you know. I'm going to check if we can see the game. If I do this or not. Sometimes it's hard to tell if. Aha! It's here! Okay. Thank you. I don't know why I'm thanking the game. So bizarre. Anyway. I have an arrow up his butt. The poor guy. Sorry. Can I, like, yeah, okay. Sorry. All right. Yeah. um. Yeah. So now yeah. Oh no! Poor Poirot! Oh no! I'm so sorry, Mister. I'm so sorry, Monsieur Poirot. Ah! Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Let's go. I'm only going to stream for an hour because I didn't sleep last night and I need to rest. But I poorly organized my things. I was waiting for one of my friends who never showed up. She told me she would not show up, but I waited anyway. It's not her fault, is what I'm trying to say. It's mine for waiting. Yeah. I have poor decision making skills. Anyway, so I was supposed to stream later, but I decided to do it now because it's better early than late. Something like that. And then I'm going to sleep a lot. Yay! Anyway, I'm going to read the text now. Um, Finally, I have found ma chambre. Although the journey was longer than expected, the destination is really quite charming. I should make myself familiar and comfortable in my new surroundings. Alright, this is probably a lot of things to see. Like a bed. That does not work. I cannot convince him to sleep with fake snoring. A book!
Aha.
I wonder if I will get a chance to catch up on my reading whilst I stay here. I don't know. Will you? I don't think you will. You're like already trying to solve a mystery. A piece of literature. And so it's there again. The name changed. There's a plant. Wow. Imagine if he actually walked like that in his room, like just colliding with every single thing on his path and getting awfully close to everything he wants to examine. Window. The snow has limited the view from the window, but it certainly has a beauty of its own. Yeah, I'm sad. There's almost no snow left in my backyard. Everything is a clue. If you look hard enough, I suppose, but I don't need to look from still so close. Blah, 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 blah. I think you raise the light on my screen. Oh my gosh, I can see things. Oh my gosh, I can't. Wow, there's a plant here, another one here, and a thing here. I could not see that before. The screen was too dark. Oh my gosh, there's a full room here. You could not see how bad it was for me. So that looks like I'm completely overreacting, but the lighting of my screen was so low, I really could not see a thing. This room is really nice now that I can actually look at it. Right, you have a thing to put your foot on in front of a chair, and you have a glass for some reason. And the thing next to the glass, whatever that is, I don't know. It wants to examine it, so it's probably not very important. We have things on the fireplace mantle, but he wants to check the fireplace itself. I'm gonna take a few steps back. I'm too close to see anything. Alright.
Oh.
A roaring fire. I could stand and gaze into the flames for hours. Yeah, I found a potential fan of the fireplace channel on TV. There's this channel where you just like look at the fireplace. They just film a fire in a fireplace, and that's the TV channel. Even for a detective like myself, finding this room was quite an arduous task. The house may hold more secrets than expected. Uh. Objective complete! And so what do I do with this? Like, I exit? Oh, cutscene. It's just like to tell me this girl is here, and I'm going to completely ignore her and look at these things and look at my bed. Joking. Sorry. Kind of like the Yule log. Where in the world is the Yule log? I need to know now. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. I need to stop repeating your name.
Elizabeth, thank you for coming. I shall not take up too much more of your precious time.
Not at all, Detective. I had best not be away for too long. Madame would not be pleased when there is so much work to do.
the voice acting is clear. I wanted to check that.
Well, mademoiselle, if anyone was to ask, I required your urgent attention with a delicate matter. That should be enough to give you a moment's peace.
It's like a stream of a fireplace, but it's Christmassy. Uh, of course it has to be Christmassy. Actually, the fireplace channel is not always a fireplace. It's a fireplace in winter time, like around Christmas time. The rest of the time it's cool aerial view from random locations that are pretty, like, oh, this place in New Zealand, or oh, this beach in Indonesia, or oh, this whatever place in whatever land. But I still call it the fireplace channel because I only ever watch it when it's a fireplace. Yeah, I'm one of those people who puts that. It's better than an obnoxious, like, thing where people are screaming or whatever, and there's no ads. You just have the fire. So if you want ambience, you just put that on. You get the ambience. It's perfect when, like, you open the Christmas presents or whatever, then you don't need to pay attention. It just, like, adds a little je ne sais quoi. uh,
Thank you, Detective.
I suppose I should say that one.
I have heard whispers, but this town is full of busybodies. It's hard to know what is the truth and what is hot air from socialites trying to outdo one another.
Oh my gosh. Gives a good comfy feeling indeed. I forgot to read the thing he asked, so I don't know what she's replying to.
I would not have thought you want to join in with such chatter.
I'm not, but it can be hard to ignore. I try to quash any talk of it in the house, but it's easier said than done. When the staff are together, it seems to be a competition to see who can dream up the most scandalous rumour.
You are a loyal maid and friend. Mademoiselle Angeline is fortunate to have you.
It baffles me why they would target her in the first place. She is such a kind and pure soul. That may not be what you remember of Mademoiselle, but she has grown into a kind-hearted young lady.
I was wary of that when I arrived, but I myself can see a change in her, a maturity. And if it is as kind and pure as you have stated, she should not be troubled by the letter.
Ah, that guy! Happy Easter!
Letters, Detective. I brought you the other.
Ah, letter number 2. Mademoiselle Van den Bosch, you do not know me, but I know you and your family very well. For years you have stood high on your pedestal, attending parties and living the lifestyle of the upper class, a life that you were born into, all the while hiding a sordid secret that would tarnish the Van den Bosch name forever. Once a respected family with morals and nobility, but now you rely on riches and jewelry to show your worth, a worth that is not deserved, even residing in a home that was obtained under your lies, but not for long. For your secret to remain exactly that, take a small brown paper parcel filled with 5,000 francs, addressed to Monsieur Dupont, to Barbier and Sons Cobblers before sundown on Friday. If you do as I request, this will be the last you hear from me. You'll be able to return to your life of stolen wealth in excess. If you refuse, be sure the name Van den Bosch will be on the whisper of lips for years to come. It's strangely harder than I would expect to switch from language to another just like that. I need to change the accent like right away.
I have tried to tell her not to think any more on them, but she fears that even a fabricated story could ruin the family name. She even frets at what it may do to her engagement.
Ah, she needs to calm down. Her lover is really nice about it.
I have met Monsieur Demire, and I cannot see his love for Angeline diminishing at something so trivial. Merci for bringing this letter to me.
Yeah, I agree. Alright. Mademoiselle Jean worries so much about the family name, but from Mademoiselle Elizabeth's telling, she has nothing to worry about, at least from her own perspective. Perhaps the secret does not directly concern Angeline at all, and she is merely the easy target?
Merci, mademoiselle.
Ah, so mother would be the problem.
Pleasure is mine, detective.
I mean, that would make sense. She's kind of a terrible person. Everyone knew that. That's not a secret. I don't know why I need to do some blackmail about that. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I'll start with that. Sorry. I can make one new link and there's a bunch of stuff here. This letter contains the initial threat and demands payment. Hmm? The letter suggests the blackmailer wants to see the family to lose everything, including the house. The clearly wants to see the family fall. Yes. Mm. I don't know what to do. I don't know what they want. Has to be something with one of the new things. Very confusing. Yeah.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
Clearly, because this is like the same thing twice. I'm confused. What do they want from that? What kind of link can I make? Quill pen. It doesn't have anything to do with they want them to lose and fall, and maybe like they don't like her.
Order and method.
That makes no
That
sense.
is
Like the link I made no sense. I don't know why I even did that. Wait, what is this thing already? I don't know. Usually they don't cross like the links, but fancy on writing, or because sim pen, no, I don't. I don't know.
this will not get me any closer to my.
It's okay because now it will tell me what they want. This is the link they wanted? I would have never looked there because it's not new. Household mini secrets. And what is that? Staff aware of blackmail.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
I have to say I don't understand this one. But maybe that's because I didn't sleep. But maybe that's also because I'm dumb. The staff members that are aware of the blackmail could possibly know the reason why. Japanese abandoned bar secret may not be a secret at all. The house staff may know what the blackmailer is holding over the family. But they don't seem to do though, because Elizabeth was like, I don't know what the heck is blah, 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 blah. Yeah, she said it exactly like that. Blah, 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 blah. Staff members are... Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So now I need to go there. Okay, so... Zero links. Cool. I love when there is no links to make. Because then that means I don't need to make a link. He wants to see if any... Yes, we've seen that. So does the black mirror wants to see it? Yes, including the house. Yes, why did it want the house though? Was it theirs? What is that? It was the first letter. Okay, and then I was the second. Okay, B. So, B. I can talk to her again?
Of course, Detective. What is it?
Do you know what Mademoiselle Angeline is now?
She will no doubt be with Master Gideon. The party was just beginning when I came upstairs.
Huh.
That is my cue to make a grand entrance. Am I presentable enough for the creme of society?
Hope so.
Quite handsome, Detective.
Ah, thank you.
Merci. If you catch me snoring, please poke me in the ribs.
How to say I find parties boring without saying I find parties boring.
I will use Madame's sharpest poker.
Oh my gosh! What was that? What's going on? I need to make the game also a bit smaller because we can't really see things. Yeah. Like we have stuff in front of it. Alright. Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. I did it. I don't need to thank myself.
It sounds as though someone else may have already been poked.
I ended chapter 1. Yay! The altercation. The guy I don't like is on the floor. I'm so upset about it. You can leave him on the floor. I don't mind. Aw.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you would be so kind to return to the party.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, I almost sneezed. He was an army guy. That was what his clothes were. Such typical evil guy clothes. Hello, Moon. Yeah.
With all this excitement out here,
Bruh.
I believe that is an end to the excitement, as you put it, Monsieur Demire.
It is hardly the job of a detective to resolve domestic arguments, but under the circumstances, perhaps there is more to it. I shall speak with the major outside, or just ignore him, let him fall into a ditch. I don't like him. I'm mean. I need to calm down. I saved the game. He also has an evil guy face. And he's holding a cigar, so you know he's completely evil.
Bonjour, Monsieur Hagen.
Wow. He said monsieur, but the text says major. Wait. My brain melted!
I wondered when you would be arriving. At least now you can do your job.
Oh. Will you let me do it this time? Because last time you interfered and I could not resolve the crime properly. We sent an innocent person in prison for some reason. Maybe he's a cool guy if we get to know him. Eh. Why is it flashing like that? Is it like a glitch? I'm wondering.
Pardon, Monsieur.
I have just been assaulted. I want him arrested.
Oh, okay. Um, what tells me you were not the one to start the altercation in some way? I was not there when it occurred. I need to ask people like their version of the events and like what the heck is going on, and why would a very kind and soft gentleman randomly assault a violent dude like you? I wonder. I wonder who I should arrest here. He looks like he's trying to go bite a doorknob. Sorry, that is quite the description. I'm sorry, this is stupid.
I'm afraid it is not as simple as that. I merely witnessed you standing up from the ground.
Eh. Would you like to explain what happened?
This is ridiculous. You know very well what he did.
No. Tasty doorknob.
Perhaps you could elaborate on what instigated the altercation.
Well, I wanted to eat the doorknob because it was just ripe, and he was like, do not, it's not hygienic, and also it's not edible. And I insisted I had to eat the doorknob, and so he shoved me to the floor.
Sorry. I'm so stupid. Sorry. Yeah.
I should have known you wouldn't make things easy.
You don't make things easy. I did not even hear when he said it. Like, bruh, stop mumbling. I should have known you would not make things easy. Bruh, I'm just asking you what happened. And you're like, you being so difficult. Eat your vegetables. I thought you were into doorknobs, dude. It is clear that the Major is still outraged by what has just happened. But I must learn what caused such escalation into physical violence. I have no choice here. I have to do it. Oh no. Push on whether the Major instigated the altercation.
I have met Monsieur Demire. He does not seem one to physically assault someone unless provoked.
I hope you're not implying that I started it.
I'm implying that it's entirely your fault, yes.
I am only stating what I have seen.
I was having a private conversation with Angelique when he interrupted and struck me. That is all there is to know.
What did you tell her? If the Major is still the same man that I met all those years ago, I'm sure he will remain defensive, and the blame for the altercation will fall solely on Monsieur Demire. Perhaps the best approach would be to act as though I am on the Major's side and coax out the truth. Aha. Uh. Oh no. Ah! I'm scared! Okay. Let me think. Um, must have been a rather heated conversation for him to intervene. Or your conversation with Mademoiselle Angeline was had with the utmost respect and politeness towards her. Oh my gosh, both are not quite making him feel like he did nothing wrong. Both are kind of implying like he did something wrong. Which one is less bad? Ah! Um, uh, I don't have a clue. Let me see. Calm down, cell phone. Alright, I'm going to see if I can Google it. I need to spell it correctly. The title of the game is so long. Straightforward sounds better to me, but I don't know. Perhaps. Oh, the old videos. Walkthrough. This is lips control. Walkthrough. Bracelet. No, I'm after that. Wrong floor. I'm not there. I'm not there anymore. Chapter 1. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I'm in chapter 2 now, right? Talk to Major. Pick. You will automatically talk to Major. Pick following options. Implicating, agreeable as implicating. Okay. Thank you, guide. We would have got it wrong. That's why I am addicted to walkthroughs. Your conversation with Mademoiselle Angeline was had with the utmost respect and politeness towards her.
I would not act any other way. Well, unless I am provoked.
Oh.
You have grown rather close with the Vandenbosch family, it seems.
What has my relationship with the family got to do with anything? Why are you even here, officer?
Detective. And I was invited by Mademoiselle Angeline personally.
Seems to be mistake after mistake with that girl.
You think she has made a mistake in agreeing to marry Monsieur Demi? There must be a reason for your animosity towards Monsieur Demi. Agreeable, okay. Oh. Oh no, don't tell me. Ew! Oh my gosh.
Of course I do. What a stupid question. He is scum. Him and his whole family.
What?
If I had my way, he wouldn't have even stepped foot in this house.
Okay. If I had my... Do you think Monsieur Demi's actions were appropriate? There's clearly some hostility between you and Monsieur Demi. And that's the thing I'm supposed to say.
Officer Poirot, are you going to do something about him or not?
Oh, am I?
It is Detective Poirot.
Oh my gosh, looks
And
weird
if
from the
you
front.
refuse to answer my questions, I do not see how I can continue.
I just don't know what she sees in him. Angeline could do so much better.
Ah! This is awful. Oh my gosh, no. Don't tell me you like her. So what is this game about? It's a detective game. um so I am investigating because the girl they're talking about has gotten letters. She's being blackmailed, and she wants to know like who's at the origin of this, and like what in the world is even the secret they have against her, because she does not have a clue. And so she called Detective Hercule Poirot to help her because they met earlier, like years earlier, and he was pretty good and helped her. And yeah, like help me figure out what the heck's going on with this blackmailing thing. So that's what I'm here for. That does not really explain what the game is. Kind of.
I don't think she realizes what she is getting herself into. I can't imagine her living a happy life with that rogue.
That rogue. I feel like half of the stuff we investigate is basically just gossip. Oh yeah. That's the way Hercule Poirot does his investigations usually. Psychology. It's not like with Sherlock Holmes, who like look at the little things everywhere and we like, oh, and I deduce this and that and this and that. It's more like he talks to people and uncovers their secrets, and then he understands what the heck's going on.
I see. Merci, monsieur, for your honest opinion, whether I agree or not. I shall leave you to your cigar and return to the party.
Hey, just saved again. How long have I been playing? 40 minutes. I still have 20 minutes left to play. I haven't seen Poirot pull out a magnifying glass once. Yeah, but he doesn't need to, but he can. It's not often such violent altercation happens at a celebration such as this, I should investigate why it began. New mind map unlocked! This party is already filled with more drama than most, and has barely begun. It was requested here to find the blackmailer, but perhaps the altercation is connected somehow. Hmm. Uh. What is. Okay? Hello, Major. I mean, I know I can't click on him. This was there. What am I suppose it just unlocked the map, but I don't have any information. Uh, pamphlet. Some information regarding a shelter for women coming from troubled homes and backgrounds. Why is this there? Oh, hi. Archibald.
Monsieur Sterling, I trust the preparations are progressing since our last meeting.
Please, Detective. Archibald is fine. Everything is in order now. Are you ready to join the party?
Am I?
You are head butler of this house. It is a position that warrants respect, and I shall continue to give it, Monsieur Sterling. And I must admit, it is the smell from the kitchen that has my attention more than the party itself.
Rehana is quite the cook, but it will still be some time. Maybe you'd like to enjoy a drink while you wait. Some of the guests are already in the salon to your left.
Thank you.
And the remaining guests are in the library on the first floor.
I will not remember any of this information.
I will be sure to explore both. Merci.
Um. Can I ask both?
Dinner will be served in the dining room, but the rest of the evening is yours to enjoy.
Huh.
You have all certainly been working hard, it seems.
Very hard. The lady of the house wanted everything a certain way, and that's how it was to be done.
Okay. You didn't want to interject in the altercation between Monsieur Demi and the Major?
It is my responsibility to look after the house and staff, not to resolve petty disputes.
Okay.
I cannot imagine he will be in any mood to attend the party.
He often has a cigar to calm down, and if that doesn't relax him, that temperature outside surely will.
That's a way to
Merci. You have been most helpful.
calm down. That's a way to cool down. Literally. This time I met my fellow guests at a party. They all have a connection to the family in some respect. And although they are here to join in the celebrations, perhaps one of them has a more sinister motive. Oh my gosh, it's so bizarre already. But I can make no link, which is good. Great Hall. Would be lovely. Some information regarding a shelter for women coming from troubled homes and backgrounds. So confused. Talk to Mako to advance the investigation. Okay. I don't remember who Margot is, but okay. Felix Hagen. I don't like him. Archibald Sterling. Okay. Archibald has direction me to sound to his right in the library at the end of the first floor. Cool, I have the information written right there. Right to his right. And library at the end of the first floor. Alright. Expect the silent and advanced investigation. Take library to the investigation. Okay. I'm just checking if there's anything else. I know I'm in the wrong direction for the thing they said. Butler's pantry. I don't think I need to be there. It literally told me where to go. Why am I walking in other directions? Why? Why am I doing this? It's so weird. Dining room. No, 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 no. This one. Yeah, this one. Oh, that's blue. Piano. The chance to play is tempting, but I shall save myself the embarrassment. Yeah, I remember. Who's a newspaper? News of the continued factory strikes. Workers demanding a fair treatment. By Jacqueline Conrad. Oh, that's Margot. Okay, I see. And that's the dude I don't like also. There's a lot of dudes I don't like at this party. I need to meet the woman to see if I dislike women at the party too. Bottle. Quite a substantial sized bottle of alcohol. Already half drunk. Why is a half empty bottle sitting on the bar with no glasses beside it? Well, there's a glass here, and there's a glass here, and there are glasses here, and there are glasses here, and there are people holding glasses also, and this guy probably can drink from the bottle itself. He's been drinking like a whole. Zakaria.
Monsieur Demir, we meet again.
Wait, am I the...
What did I tell you? Call me Zach. You found your room all right then?
I did, and a charming room it is.
I don't know if I would call mine charming, but if I drink enough, it won't matter.
Eh. Oh boy. Oh, I get it now. I understand. I am dumb. It was like, why was this guy invited? Who is he? He's the brother of the groom. That's why they have the same last name. I did not realize before. I was like, wait, it's the same last name? Suddenly, and I was confused. What's your brother? Ah, now it don't make sense. Wow, I'm very slow. Sorry. I'm the best detective. They don't give the same vibe at all. They don't even have the same accent. So I did not realize. That's why this pathetic dude was invited. Ah, now I get it. Must apologize for my rudeness before. I did not ask you how you know the family. I think I know now.
That's okay. At least you actually care. Not like most of the others here. I'm the groom-to-be's older, more handsome brother.
Oh yeah, more handsome indeed. You do like you took a shower last year.
Ah, oui. I see the resemblance now. How wonderful that you can celebrate this occasion together.
I'll stop you there. The only wonderful thing about this celebration is the free food and drink.
Cool.
You are not pleased for your brother.
Angeline seems nice enough, but marriage is not for me. What is there to gain from tying yourself to someone for the rest of your life? Besides the money.
Okay. Um, what does it do for work? It seems everyone here is of some great financial standing. That's a horrible question to ask anyone. Oh my gosh. I suppose it's necessary to advance investigation if it's there, so just...
Recently, not a great deal. Well, except for enjoying myself. I was once a field medic in the military. But those days are over.
Okay, well.
A noble occupation. Did you not want to make it your career?
Why are you asking that?
It wasn't my decision to make. I certainly don't miss the battlefield, that's for sure.
Who would miss the battlefield? Are you okay? I am hesitant to ask, but how was your brother after the altercation with the major?
I'm sure he's fine. You don't need to worry about him. Always the knight in shining armor, riding in to save the day.
Saving the day from who, exactly?
Well, if Gedeon is the knight in the fairy tale, Felix is the dragon.
Huh.
Felix the Major. Ha! Always there, thinking he is better.
Yeah, I've seen that happen.
Just because he was a major. We all know how he got there. In his mind, that puts him at the top of the chain.
Yeah, I know. It seems there's some hostility between Monsieur Demi and the Major, an animosity that does not come from one evening at the party.
Perhaps it is best I take my leave.
Alright. I will not talk to horrible woman over there. Let's talk to Marco.
Allow me to introduce myself. Hercule Poirot.
Detective Hercule Poirot? I heard we were being joined by one of the king's finest officers.
Oui, madame. I see my name precedes me.
Comtesse Margot de Vos. Charmed, I'm sure.
Ooh.
It is I who is charmed.
Handsome, well-mannered, and a man of the law. I did not expect such a fine caliber of gentleman at this party.
Comtesse, your compliments are enough to make a young detective blush.
Oh boy. Now kiss us. Joking. Oh my gosh, we said sluttery. We did this, you too. Oh my, okay.
I fill my time mostly with charity work. The number of those less fortunate only continues to grow.
Oh. So you brought the pamphlet? Shipped him? That's not happening, sadly.
How very admirable.
One must remain humble.
Which side of the engagement brings you here?
I have been a close friend to the Vandenbosch family for, well, heaven knows how long.
Ooh.
You must have known the late Viscount then.
Indeed, we had been friends since our school days. His passing was very hard on both Cassandra and young Angeline. I became a sort of protector of them both after his death. A guardian angel, if you will.
I've learned that friendship in these higher social circles can be nothing more than a facade to remain in that position. Perhaps the Countess is vying for Madame von Bush's position? Vying? What does that mean? What are your thoughts on Monsieur Demire?
A strapping young man. Angeline has found herself a good one. They certainly make a handsome couple.
Hmm.
Speaking with them both, it is plain to see, even to one that is unexperienced in such emotions, that there is a great deal of love between them.
Yay. Vying is like something you want? Ah. Hmm.
When they are together, it is obvious for all to see, even at such a young age. But who are we to judge what the heart wants?
Is it the women's shelter you work with?
Work with? I built it from the ground up, detective.
Cool.
My admiration continues to grow.
While my husband, the Honorable Count de Vos, is always busy with his duties, I found myself at rather a loose end. I could not bear wasting my days with no purpose. And one day, while shopping in the city, I noticed the abundance of young women living and begging on the streets, dirty and hungry, without a franc to their name.
It is horrifying to think of how so many must live their lives while others live a life of such selfish opulence.
I hope that was not a backhanded comment on the life I live, detective.
What? No, you're literally trying to help the other people who have less than you. Why would I just smack you over that?
Far from it, Countess. You are using your work to better the lives of the less fortunate. It is commendable work you do.
It is, isn't it?
The work of the Countess is doing will go a long way. What is doing will go a long way. To improve the lives of those who need it so badly. I'm going to ignore the part of the sentence I don't understand because my brain is dumb. I only wish there were more in positions such as hers who could see the divide in our society and use their wealth to bring the plight to an end. It was quite a shock to see the major lying in the hole like that.
You will find Felix at the center of any trouble, especially when it concerns the ladies of the house.
I understand he has made himself quite at home here.
What an understatement. He thinks his friendship with Cassandra entitles him to anything and everything in the house, including certain opinions of how young Angeline lives her life.
Uh-huh.
He does not approve of Monsieur Demire?
You'd have to ask him, or rather, speak with Gideon's brother. He will have something to say about Felix, I am sure.
The Countess is well versed in drawing one in with delicious bait and then leaving them biting on the line. Another conversation with Monsieur Zachariah is in order.
It has been a pleasure conversing. I look forward to our next tete-a-tete.
Okay, so I need to go back to this guy over there. I love talking to him so much. Let's go.
Fire away, detective.
I get the feeling you do not have much fondness for the Major. I already felt that way earlier. I didn't need to speak to that lady to know that.
The major pain in the ass. Why should I? It doesn't take a detective to work out the sort of man he really is. must have seen it, right?
I have my own history with the Major, but that is a story best not told.
I think it's a story best told now. It can't be any worse than what he did to us during the war.
Oh my gosh.
You fought together in the war?
He probably messed you up.
We were on opposing sides.
Oh, what? I have stumbled upon a delicate subject. It may be best to avoid it altogether.
The subject of war is a difficult topic for everyone. Perhaps it is best to discuss something else.
If you had seen what I have, what he has done, you wouldn't side with him.
Oh, I already don't side with him.
I am taking no sides, monsieur. It is just not conversation fit for a party. Perhaps it is best I take my leave.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I need to talk to the old hag. I mean, Cassandra. Huh. So many information. Okay. Okay, so I'll start with the Zakaria Demi. Claims Gideon is looking forward to the family fortune. I wonder if he knows their past. Poor Cassandra, she's awful! She's just as bad as the Major. I don't like her. Zakaria believes the Major's disdain for him and his brother could be because of a class divide. Major made a hasty exit outside to smoke a cigar. Not even the cold could stop him. Yes, their relationship has been rather short. I hope they are ready for their impending commitment. The other brother seems particularly fond of the Major. I'm beginning to see a pattern. But if Felix's true thoughts toward the brothers... Can I just, like, no. Focus on watching visit. That was kind of, I did that. I made it quite clear that the Major is not too fond of Gideon. Oh my gosh, so what is the link I'm supposed to make here? I don't know what to do at all.
Is there something I am not seeing? Come, Uncle Graysells. We must think logically.
I cannot think logically. I can only think that I need to sleep someday. I don't know what they want at all.
I must act on thought and fact, not on impulse.
I can't. Am I entirely made out of weird? Is the Major This.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
I don't even remember what were the two things. Until it tells me. After 3 wrong choices, it tells me what's the right thing. I would say it to his face, but I don't think it's the Major's place to cast judgment on Gideon. Hmm. Oh my god. After the Viscount's passing, the Major has been around to help with family matters. I wonder what the extent of his help is. Messing up everyone? It's not really helping, though. Margot protective Cassandra. Margot considers herself to be Cassandra's guardian angel. I'm sure Madame can protect herself. Why does Margot feel the need to be like this? Maybe because of the Major. I don't know, I can try.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me.
I would want to protect someone from the Major. They are a pair I would not want to go head to head in argument with. That is for sure. Margot Cassandra. I don't even understand how she can be friends with Cassandra. Margot does charity work. Very admirable. The pamphlet made it very clear that Margot helps women that are less fortunate. Margot looks out for others. Very admirable of Margot to do such caring, necessary work for underprivileged women. Newspaper news of the continued factory strikes. Workers demanding a fair treatment by Jacqueline Conrad. Place for guests to mingle and socialize, and I'm sure it is used often. Bottle of alcohol. Quite a sized bottle of alcohol. I already have drunk, but this time Tibo was sitting in a bar with no glass beside it. What's this guy's drinking it? Academy does not seem to be doing much to hide this condition. Yeah, I'm sure that's the link I need to make. Square is brother of the fiancé, Gideon. I wonder if they are similar in character. No. Okay, gave me the impression that him and his brother don't have the best relationship. No.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
I could not even fathom drinking that much, especially in one evening. It did that like... This dude is like a vacuum. Sorry. I need to talk to him again? To learn what? That he has a problem? That he has an addiction? It's embarrassing. The stream has been long enough. Maybe I should stop. It just saved. Should put myself in between the people that I need to talk to. So I know when I come back next time, I will not be there next time. I don't know why, but maybe maybe not. I don't know. I should try to remember. I need to talk to them. But it's going to be written somewhere. Sorry, I'm kind of stretching in the middle of talking. Yes, sorry, I was like confused. So thank you, Splurbles. Thank you, So Love. Thank you, Dead Guy. Thank you, Moon. And thank you to anyone else who might have watched this or might watch this later. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, Nameless. I hope you had fun too. And I hope I get to see you again another time. Happy Easter! Bye bye! Thank you! Have a nice day!